It's time to look at solving algebraic equations where there are fractions in them. Now, the fact that x is on the denominator of the fraction is a real pain. We already know that when we have something like this, we can solve that quite nicely by reversing the divide by 3 and multiplying both sides by 3. But how do you reverse dividing by x? Well, let's reverse dividing by x and see what happens. So we have to multiply both sides by x. So the left just becomes 2 because we've cancelled out the divide, and the right becomes 7 times x. Now, this equation we can solve. So, by eliminating the fraction from our equation, we've made something that's nice and straightforward. So now we want to get x by itself, find out what x is worth. So I'm going to divide by 7. A reminder that when I divide 2 by 7, I can just leave it as a fraction. Okay. What about this? So, let's stick with the same principle we just used, which is that we're going to try and get rid of the fact there's a divide in our question. So, I can't multiply by x now. My whole denominator is x plus 1. So I'm going to multiply by x plus 1. You'll notice I'm putting that in a bracket. Please watch the video on expanding and factorising brackets if you want to go through that again. So this side becomes 3. We know that was on purpose because we wanted to get rid of the fraction. This side becomes 4 lots of x plus 1. Now, we've just removed the issue, which was the fraction. I'm going to now expand the bracket or multiply out the bracket. And then I can go on and solve. That's right, subtract 4. That's right, divide by 4. So the key principle so far is remove from the situation dividing by something, by multiplying, and then tidy up what you end up with. It could mean just solving it straight away, or it could mean expanding a bracket and then solving.